Hi YouTube, today is December the 11th and it is 2017 and I'm coming to you with this do-it-yourself video because I had purchased a replica, well what was supposed to be a replica of a Louis Vuitton purse, a damier ebene purse. Okay, if you are familiar with Louis Vuitton, you know that the damier ebene always has the brown handles, okay, and it's the like maybe the damier azur, it has the white, not the white handles, but you know the lighter color handles, okay, which is the vachetta leather handles. Okay, well anyway, and I'm looking at it, that's what I keep looking at over here. What time I do a video, here comes somebody. Let me stop this for a second. Okay, I was saying, I was talking about the bag. I had purchased a bag off of Ioffer, and in the previous video I made maybe a year or so ago, I had said that I had ordered things off of Ioffer that I never received. I ordered, I think, either 2 or 3 things, and I never received them, but I did get refunds and only a partial refund on one, and I never received the products. So, to make a long story short, I decided to just go ahead on and try it one more time because I saw a bag that I really liked on there. So I said, all right, well, let me just throw caution to the wind and just go ahead on and just purchase the bag and hope that I get it. Okay, well, I did purchase it and I did get the bag and it came really quick because I believe the order went through like maybe, when did it go through? Like November the 15th or something like that. And I got it like 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. So it came really quick coming all the way from China. But what happened was they messed up the purse. I don't know if maybe that's all they had available or whatever, but when they sent me the purse, it had the whitish looking handles like it's supposed to be, the vachetta leather. And of course, you know that with Louis Vuitton that it, you know, the damier ebene doesn't have that light leather, that vachetta leather. But anyway, let me show you the bag in question. This is the bag that I bought, okay? And let me move back so you can see it. I painted it brown, and this is how it looks now after me painting it. So now I can finally like take it out. Now I'm gonna let it dry really good. I started to paint it yesterday. Today is Monday. I started it yesterday, Sunday, and put a couple of coats on yesterday. And then I finished up this morning and put a couple more coats on it and finished painting it today. And even though it is dry and everything like that, I want it to dry really good, like maybe for like a day, another day or two. So to make sure that, you know, it doesn't like rub off, because this material that's on this bag, this is not leather. I think it's polyurethane. It's like fake leather, pleather or whatever. And it's very difficult to dye or paint over like pleather. Like if this was real leather, it would be really easy to put any kind of paint on there. So I use acrylic paint, and I looked at some YouTube videos to try to figure out how I could paint this and get it, because I tried to contact the person that I bought this from and I sent them several emails. They haven't answered me back yet. So I said, okay, well, I know I'm not going to get my money back. And I didn't really want all of my money back because the bag is a nice bag. It's not ugly or anything, and it's not perfect or anything, but you get what you pay for. And it's an okay bag, and I like the bag. I like the shape of it. Let me see if I can push this out so you can see what the shape is really like. This bag is called the Montagne, and this is in the size, and it looks really, really nice. But anyway, I definitely had to paint the bag, and I haven't heard back from the people yet. What I was thinking was maybe they could give me like a partial refund, maybe like, you know, $5 back or something like that, considering that bag does not come, this type of bag doesn't come like that. And then with the Montan, they don't even make it in the damier eben. I went to the Louis Vuitton's website and I seen different styles and things like this. I saw it in the monogram and the empreinte and different ones, but I did not see it in this. So I don't even think that Louis Vuitton makes this particular Montan bag into this print. But maybe they do. They might have discontinued it. I don't know, but I didn't see it on the website. But I still like the bag just the same. I think it's like really cute, and I think it's a functional bag. I'm going to show you what the inside looks like. It's my phone again. This is what the inside look like. It has like this little center part and then these two big sides like that. And after this part of my video, I made another video on the same day that I got the bag, and I'm going to hook everything all together into this one video and show how I did it and how I painted and everything. But this is how the inside looks, and this is the shoulder strap. I folded it up like this and put it in there because they just threw it in the bag and it was like kind of sort of crushed up and stuff. So anyway, I think this is a really cute bag. It's very versatile and everything. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is show you, I'm going to hook the video that I made on the day that I got the bag onto this, and then I'm going to put on pictures of what the bag, what they showed, what they were selling, and then what they sent to me, which was not what they showed on their website on Ioffer. So be very, very careful when you go to Ioffer to order on there, because some of those people on there, they're scammers, and a lot of them will just send you anything. Like they just sent me anything. But I do like the bag. I fixed it, and now it's you know, I like it how I fixed it. But anyway, I'm going to stop it here and continue watching the video where I'll show you the first day when I got the bag, and then I'll show you how I painted the bag and everything, so you can have that kind of information. So if you ever do buy a replica type bag and it's something that you don't want and you wanted to paint the handles or whatever, because you never know what you're going to get. It's like a mixed bag of tricks when you order anything off of Ioffer. But anyway, I'm going to stop it now, and I'm going to just hook the two videos, so stay tuned and keep watching, okay? Hi, YouTube. Today is December the 4th, and it's 2017, and I'm coming to you with this video. It's going to be two parts, probably, because I am going to show you something that I recently purchased from Ioffer. I had told you before, I had purchased things off of there before that I had never, ever received. Two times I made a purchase on Ioffer, and I never, ever received the merchandise, okay? But this time I made a purchase, and I did, and I got it in like less than 3 weeks, coming all the way from China. But first I'm going to show you how it was packaged. Okay. This is supposedly the dust bag that it came with. It's just a little cheap piece of, I don't even know what this is, look like a paper thing that can tear. Then they put it inside this plastic bag, and then this is the sort of bubble wrap thing that they sent it with, like that. Okay. All right. Here is what I purchased. And mind you, when I purchased this purse, I purchased it it had brown handles. So basically, this is a replica, fake, or whatever you want to call it. This is a Louis Vuitton damier eben purse, and the purse is nice, and I like the purse, and I like you know, the way it looked, and this is good. But look at this. When have you ever seen Louis Vuitton make a damier eben with white and red? Because this is not even yellow. It's not even like off-white. This is kind of like, I don't know, it just looks white to me. And this is the thing that they put on there. And I guess this thing is supposed to be something that has a key. There's no key in there. It's just empty. And this is the handles. I haven't even taken off the plastic off of it yet. This is how the inside of the bag looks. You can see this is the you see how fake this is. That's the Louis Vuitton thing. And this on the inside is kind of flimsy. Ooh, and there's something up underneath here too. I don't know what that is. But anyway, this is the inside. And it just looks like, I don't know what you would say. This is kind of like a fake suede, but it's real soft. And then you have this middle section right here, the zippered section in the middle, and then the two sides, and then they have like a pocket here, and this is like all, like the stitching is like all loose, and that's coming apart and stuff like that. But just the overall bag itself, like if I put these handles inside like this, then you wouldn't even really see it, except for the outside. Like the outside still have this, I don't know, sort of light beige color, look almost white, and with this red, this ugly red going down the side of it. So this must be the handles that they put with the monogram purse. So they must have made a mistake with this one or something, I don't know. But when I ordered it, the picture had brown handles, and you know, all of this right here was like brown. It wasn't this color. But this is what they sent me. So I said I had to come on here and show this. And then this is the tag that they send you. And then this has everything is wrong on here. Like they don't know how to spell words like on the back. You can't see this because this lighting is so harsh, but I'm going to put it up close. Maybe you can see some of it and read some of the ridiculous stuff that they have on there. They got words run together and everything. But they say you get what you pay for. And I paid $27 for this bag. And this is the bottom. It has the 4 legs on there. And then I guess this X across stitching where it's supposed to make it a little bit more sturdy or something. But I don't know. I'm thinking that this bag may just fall apart after I use it a few times. And then here is the inside part. It has this this little hook thing, latch hook thing, that's kind of like a Neverfull, so you can just hook this like this to keep your things on the inside like that. But I was so mad and so surprised when I saw this, because I ordered a brown, because I'm like, where in the world have they ever seen a Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene bag with handles that are cream colored? I don't know where they ever got this concept from. Maybe they ran out of the brown handles and they just figured, okay, we just gonna put this on there like this, and they're gonna like this, and it's still, you know, it's still a looks like a Louis Vuitton, but the brown Damier Ebene doesn't have brown handles. It don't have brown. I mean, it doesn't have beige handles. It has brown. It doesn't have beige handles or anything beige on it, like the insides and this right here, even where this little latch thing is, that's even, you know, that same ugly sort of really light creamy beige, and with that red on there. And then it has some, I don't know if you can see this, it has like some threads, some loose threads, like there's a loose thread right there. But they always say you get what you pay for. So I just wanted to try it out and just see, because I've seen so many videos up here with people that have bought things from off of Ioffer, and since I got, I don't know, scammed or whatever twice, even though I had gotten my money back. And on one of them, I only got part of the money back. But, and it wasn't like large purchases, like, you know, $10 for each thing. But you figure if they swindle a lot of people out of $10, that's a good amount of money for them. And I'm just saying, like, I mean, look at this bag. I mean, this part is great, and this is pretty good, and it doesn't look like the picture, you know, because on the picture, this shoulder strap right here, I think, was a little wider, and it wasn't like all crushed up, because, you know, with it having to come through the mail and come from China and stuff, and it was in the bottom, and it's just like real crushed up. Now I don't know if this will ever come out. As you can see, it's like scrunched and stuff like that. I wouldn't know how to get this out. So I'm going to try to work on this bag and change the color of the handles and stuff. Let me see if I could pull this back and show you how shoddy this is. The workmanship on here was ridiculous. It's really shoddy. Let me show you this. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to put it up close. You can see the shoddy workmanship on there. It has like stuff hanging out, like the stuffing. And this is like the threads and things that are hanging out. And it just looks really, really, really bad. It doesn't look really nice. Yes, all little threads all over. Like here's some right here. I don't know if you can see that because my lighting is so bad, but it's like little threads like right there and stuff. But I'm going to try to see if I can change the color of this and like maybe color this. I don't know. I think this is polyurethane, and then it has like a smell to it. It might be polyurethane, but I'm going to see if I can change the color on here and make this dark brown so that I can actually wear this bag. I mean, I could wear it as is. All I'd have to do is put these down into the bag like this, and only this ugliness right here on the side would be showing. So I still could wear the bag as a crossbody like this. And I still could get away with wearing it because you're not going to really see the sides of the bag like that. It'd be forward like that, but it's still, you know, it just, you can see the coloring on there. It just looks bad, you know. I thought I was going to at least get something that had the brown on there. Like, I was like so shocked. I was laughing because it was just, it's laughable. It's like funny as hell. So anyway, this will be the first part of the video where I just showed you this horrible bag. The bag itself is okay, but these straps are just like unacceptable. You know, they look really, really bad. And I wouldn't be outside walking around with a bag like this. So I'm going to just keep this like this so it stays clean, because I'm going to try to see if I change the color on this bag. And then you will see what it looked like after I finish with it. But this is the bag again. This is how it would look. And it's not a really bad looking bag. You know, once you put things in there and it gets filled out, it will probably look fairly decent. Let me see if I have anything to put in there. Like I could put this thing that it came with. Let's see if I put this in there. And let me see. I don't really have a lot of stuff over here to put in here. I got this, one of my old cameras. Could put it in there on this side or something. Let's see if it fills out any. Not too much, but I'd have to put more things in there. Maybe stand it up for a while to get it to be out. See the side right here? It's kind of pushed in like that. But it's lightweight. It's very lightweight. And it's not a bad looking bag. Just that these handles and this color is definitely not the right color. So this is the... Oops, I'm sorry. I just put the bag down. My cat's laying on the bed. But this is the first part of the video. So I'm going to try to change the color on there, because I got back to the person that sold it to me, and I sent them a message telling them that was not the purse that I saw on Ioffer. And I'm still waiting to hear back from them to hear what they have to say. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to just change the color, because even if they were to tell me to send the bag back and they would send me the right one, I wouldn't do that, because I've heard that it costs like a whole lot of money for you to send something from here to China. You know, it costs a lot to ship it, you know, to China. So I'm not going to spend a lot of money, considering that the bag was less than $30. You know, the bag was just 27 bucks, and it shouldn't have even been that much because it's jacked up. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to try to fix it up and try to color it, and then I will tack that on if it comes out okay, or however it comes out, and then tack it onto this video, and then I'll upload it. Okay, well anyway, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and press the bell. They have like a bell on there, and you can press that, and then that will notify you when I do my latest uploads. All right, so in the meantime, I'll see you in the second part of the video. God bless. I love you. So come back for the second part of the video. Thanks. Bye. Okay, here's the consistency of the paint after I put some water in there, because it just comes out really creamy, and you just add enough water to it how much you think you would want, and that's the consistency. That's how it is, slightly runny, and I think that's the best consistency in order to put it onto the purse. Okay, hello my YouTube friends. I made a previous video where I showed a purse that I had purchased off of Ioffer, and it is a Louis Vuitton. It is a replica or a knockoff, because it's not even a replica because they don't make any Louis Vuittons. I'll show you real quick, like this. Okay, this is how the bag came. So this is supposed to be the Damier Ebene, but Damier Ebene does not have these handles like this, because when they send you the ones, or when they sell the ones that are the monogram, this is how it's supposed to look for them. You know, it's supposed to have that sort of white handle, like when you first get your Louis Vuitton, and it has the vachetta leather, and then it's supposed to turn. Well, of course, you know, this is not leather, but this is how the bag looks, like this. So I'm going to attempt to color it. So I've taken off this clochette. This was on there also, and I took that off, and this is what I'm going to use. I came and I looked on YouTube and looked up a couple of videos, and they didn't have that many, but just a few, on how to paint like fake leather, pleather. This is polyurethane, I think, but this is the clochette, if you can see that. I'll show that up close. So anyway, I went to AC Moore and I bought this. This is what I bought. It's called Premier Acrylic Colors, because they say if you're going to try to paint onto pleather or synthetic materials and stuff, you should use acrylic paint. So this is what I bought, and this was, I think this was $1.99 for it, and it's a nice big tube. And I did a little test place on here. You can see that. That's a little test. So I'm going to probably have to do a couple of coatings on this. So anyway, this is the little bowl I got, and this is just from like buying stuff, you know, like fruit or whatever. This was just, I just had this in my house. I didn't buy it especially for it. And this I had, this is a elf brush. It's called an eyeliner brush. So I really don't use this. I use this maybe once or twice, and it's pretty soft, and it's just sort of flat. So I'm thinking this would be the best to put it on. And then I have some plastic gloves like this. I probably won't need them, because when I watch the videos here on YouTube, they were saying something to the effect that you should use like maybe a old towel or something to put the color on. They said you shouldn't use a brush to put on the color because it will leave streaks or whatever, but I'm going to just try it just the same. So this is Raw Umber. That's the color, Raw Umber. And I got it from AC Moore. Let me open this thing up, because I want this to stay fresh, because I don't know how many coats. I just tried it out. So I'm going to just take it from here. I'm not going to take it from there, from off of through the cap. I'm going to just put some from here. And it just has this little metal thing on the top that I just put back down so I can keep the paint fresh, and that's the hole on there. So I'm going to just put some in here. And they say you should add water to it, so I'm going to put some, because that's like really thick. If you can see how thick that is. But I'm just going to add a little bit. And close it back up. And put the top back on it, because I want it to stay nice and fresh. And then they say just add a little bit of water, of which I have some water. I have some purified water that's left over. So I'm going to just put in a little bit of water in it. And they say just mix it up a bit. Ooh. And then I'm going to see how this comes out. So that's the only brown one that they had. That was $1.99, because they had paints in there that was like in little tubes, and they were like $100. And I was like, I didn't sign up for this. I don't want nothing that's that expensive. But anyway, when it comes out of the tube, you saw it. It was kind of like really thick. So this is what it looks like. Then I mixed it up. Okay, I'm starting on the purse now. This is the close, and this is kind of the best I could get it. I had to go over this a couple of times, and this is how it looked. And you've seen how it looked before, but this is how the close look. And now I don't have any painter's tape, so what I did was I took this piece of plastic. Here's the bag. And I took this piece of plastic like so and just put over the bag. So here's the side that I'm going to paint, and here's the handles. I took the plastic off of the handles, and this is how the handles look, like so. And let me see, make sure this light is not so harsh. But yes. By the way, today is November the 10th, 2017. And this is this little project I'm starting on because these people sent me this pocketbook. And it's a nice bag, but with this color, it's not good. So I'm going to put this over here like that. And put this through here like that. And this like that. As they say, you should use painter's tape, but I didn't have any painter's tape. I thought I had some, but it's that blue tape, but I don't have any. So I'm just going to use plastic. This is just a plastic bag, CVS bag. So now I'm going to start on trying to paint this part right here, since I did the cloche, and the cloche is not half bad, and maybe when it dry really good, it will look a whole lot better. Got my cat fur on it. And again, this is what I use right here. Got this from AC Moore. It's called Premier Acrylic Colors. Raw Umber is the color. And it was $1.99. This right here is an e.l.f. brush, and it's an eyeliner brush. That's what it's called. And I think I used this once. So I just use this, and then just when I'm finished, so it doesn't dry and get too dried out, I just rinse it with warm water, and it just looks back like how it was before. You can still see some of the brown on here. Okay, so I'm going to get started on this part like this. And before I put some water, I use the paint with water because they say you can thin it out and you can use water. But I'm going to just use the raw paint straight out of here. And I'm going to start, and let me see how this part looks. I'm going to just try it on this part right here. Okay, I'm still working on the purse. I've put on a couple of coats, and as you can see, I have my fan here going in order to let it dry. I'll show you the side. Here's the side little flaps. They're coming along pretty nicely. You can see that. It's a side flap. The lighting isn't too good, but that's the side flap. You can see that. It's no longer that ugly white color anymore. It's brown. And this is still fairly light, as you can see. It's like a light, sort of light brownish. So I'm just going and putting the coats on and just letting it dry with this little fan I have here. Okay. That's it for now. Okay, I let this dry overnight. So I put on, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 coats. I don't know if you can see it good. Let's see if you can see it good. Here's this little side piece right here, if you can see that. And it's been drying overnight, but I'm going to put on a couple more coats today. And it's still a little streaky, as you can see right there. It's still streaky. And I'm going to show you the other side. Here's the other side. And this little flap here. And I didn't do the underside of it. Just the top side. You can't really see the underside. And then I just put a little bit on these little pieces on the inside. I wasn't going to do them at first because you can't really see them. But then I said, why not? Got a whole tube of paint, might as well as do it. But you can see the progress so far, how it looks. It's a little streaky still, because the videos that I watched said that you should use something to sort of, you know, just kind of like tamp it like that so it doesn't streak. But I just used my e.l.f. brush. So this is how it looks so far. So I'm going to continue on painting it, and then when I'm done, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay.